Hello and welcome. My name is TyrionLanstr. Alright folks, so today I'm really excited to talk about a new addition in Game of Thrones Winter is Coming. So we just recently had an update, so let's take a look at what was changed. So we didn't really get a whole lot of description in this update. It just sounds like they're just doing a lot of bug fixes and other small little issues. But I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't actually show or explain this, but there are some interesting things that they've changed. So the first thing I want to talk about is looking at the Fiery Crystal Mine. So the first thing that you can notice just from looking here is they've kind of added at the bottom this little describer of which type of weapon it is, like whether it's for infantry, whether it's for cavalry, or for spears. And my understanding of this is that this is going to rotate. The featured weapon drop will rotate each week. And so on any given week, you might get a different legendary or a different, it could be maybe spears now, or it could be cavalry for the axe, and it could be spears and infantry for the book. Like, it's just going to be different each week, which I think is cool. I like that. It's, kind of means you can kind of expect a little bit better what you're going to get, and it means you'll have a better understanding of what you have gotten when you get it, since it'll have that label on it. Now, while they didn't show it right here, there is a really big thing that just got released, and that's if you go to your benefits, the archery contest, which is basically the arrows event that we've had in the past, has introduced to us 2 new ancient weapons. So basically, if you look at this, you see that there's the Dance of Water weapon chest, and there is the Spirit Bear weapon chest. Now, obviously, this one's still the Oathkeeper, the one that we already have. I'm going to take some guesses here, because I don't actually know, and I'm not going to be doing this enough to get one of these. But basically, the Oathkeeper one, that one paired well with Chris. And I gotta say that the Spirit Bear one just screams Garel to me. It screams like it's going to be one connected to Garel. My rationale for that is if you go to Garel, his skill is called Spirit Bear. It's literally right here. It's called Spirit Bear. So if that isn't what they're referring to when they say Spirit Bear, I just don't know what is. And it would make sense, because you've got 1 infantry, 1 spear, and then this last one, the Dance of Water. Now, again, I don't know for sure, but this one to me has got to be a cavalry one, right? Like, that would, if you've got an infantry and you got a cavalry, it's got to be that is a, or if you got an infantry and a spear, it's got to be cavalry. Now, again, I don't know for certain, but, it doesn't sound like Winds of Winter with Layla. We can look at some of the other cavalry ones. Rob, like Misdirection, doesn't sound like that. But I have a suspicion. Well, Lyanna, not really. I think that we don't know for sure. Like, you're not getting one that's going to be like the water thing that they're talking about. Some other commanders we can look at, could be Jean maybe. Although I don't think it would be her. So my guess, despite the name being less of a giveaway, is that it'll be Rob. I think it would make sense. Chris, Garel, Rob, those are the 3 main, standard ones for their groups. Then you'd have 1 spear, 1 cavalry, and 1 infantry. I don't know that for sure, but that's the one that would make the most sense to me. Maybe they do it to a paid commander like Layla or Lyanna, but I don't know. I think it'll probably be Rob. But going back to this event, so there'll be something to do, something that will work well with their awakening skill, and it'll be something very strong, obviously. My understanding is that you can have only 1 of the Oathkeepers on, but I think you can also have 1 Oathkeeper and 1 Dance of Water and 1 Spirit Bear. That's my hope. It might be that you can only get 1 of the 3 of them and only 1 ancient weapon, but I don't think that's what they mean. Now, other things that we have here. So when you get the single shot, basically the way you buy it is you can get 1 for 8,000 diamonds, which is not cheap. You can also buy them for 40 black diamonds. Basically, you have a couple different things you can get. You can get 60 of the Reforge ore, which is actually pretty good. I like that. Or you can get 100, which obviously is better, but there are fewer of those. You might just get extra diamonds, so this would be a net positive diamond trade. You get 2,000 extra diamonds. You might get 2 Epic General tokens, which actually, if you compare that to the diamonds, this is better, since the Epic General tokens cost 5,700 blue diamonds. This is worth more than just 10,000, so definitely a good deal. I think the worst one you can get is the Elite Commander Selection Pack. You only get 1. If I guess for free-to-play players, this is great because it means you're able to get more of them, but just only getting 1 isn't really going to do a whole lot for you. But if you think about like 40 black diamonds for 1 commander medal, that feels terrible. Like normally you can spend, if you have a coupon, you can get either like 25 or 35 for 10, or for some of these 15. Or sorry, these are all would just be 10. None of these are the 15 commander shards for 50 black diamonds. So overall, my point being, I think this is the worst you can get. Definitely be very disappointed if I did. The legendary kind of special one at the end is that you definitely get one of those 3. You get either an Oathkeeper, a Dance of Water, or a Spirit Bear. These are all just the ones that give you a chance for it. So really important to note that it does not guarantee it at all, but chances are better than no chance. This is a guarantee though. The last thing that they give is the locking ore. And if you look at my last video, I talked about how important I think the locking ore is going to be. You get 10 of them when you roll it. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is the only way we can get locking ores so far. I think of all the smaller rewards, this is the best. This is the one that I really want. I want that locking ore. Obviously, I would take one of the chests. But if I don't get that, what I'm hoping for is locking ore. I would say my priority is locking ore, then the 100, then the 60, then the Epic General tokens, then the blue diamonds, then the commander pack. All right, I've got 1 shot. I'm not going to be spending more. Let's go ahead and pull the trigger. All right, I will take that. Not terrible. I'll take 2 Epic General tokens for sure. Better than the commander selections, and better than the diamonds. So, not bad. Something interesting that I want to also add is that down here at the bottom, they are kind of giving you these rewards for doing some things. So if I do 10 arrows, which would be the 1 that I got, and then 9 times I'd have to purchase with black diamonds, that'd be 360 black diamonds. They give you 2 extra epic commanders. That's pretty bad deal in my opinion. They're not getting a whole lot of worth out of that. The big thing is that at 100, you get a guaranteed 60 locking ores. That's definitely good. I mean, 100 arrows is that's a lot of black diamonds. Not something that I'm necessarily going to spend. But if you want to go for that, then by all means, feel free. Just for some quick math, that would be 4,000 black diamonds. Is how much that would be? Is that right? Yep, 4,000 minus, I guess, 40, so 3,960 to get those. That would be very good. And then if you get to the very end, it looks like they're giving you either a second one of these, or that's just the guarantee of this. Like, I think. Okay, I'm sorry. No. This is a random. This one is a guarantee. This is a selection. You can actually choose it yourself. Oh, okay. The point being, guys, this does not add up to 300. You can get through these much quicker, and the selection happens. That's at 300. So you actually have to go through it multiple times if you want to know which one you're going to get. Just doing some quick math, we've got 20. 20 is 40. 15. We got 45. 55. 71. 83. 85, 87, 89, 90. So 90 will get you to the random one. That will get you the random. That won't even get you this reward, though. You need to go through it more than once to get that 100 reward. Go through a full 300 times in order to get the legendary unlock. But one thing I want to also note is that there's this refresh attempts thing, because you're going to go through it multiple times in theory. If you want to at any point be like, you know what, I've already gotten the reward that I want, like maybe you don't want this, or maybe you just want as much of the locking ores as you can, or what have you, you can refresh the attempt, and it'll refresh the whole page for you. My recommendation is that you only do that when you get to the very end, if you're going to be going for the 300. Like, in order to get that, you're going to need to refresh it at the end so that you have enough arrows to fire, that there's still stuff for you to hit. because you only get 4 of the total refreshes. That's the archery contest, though. Definitely some changes to it. Definitely some interesting stuff that you're able to get. Hope this made sense to everyone. Definitely a lot of new interesting stuff. Really excited that they released locking ores. I hope there are other ways for us to get them soon. But until then, I will be hopefully finding some soon, and then I will talk to you more about them, and we can discuss how this is going to be such a game changer. Until then, though, my name is TyrionLanstr. I'll see you next time.